In the next few minutes, I'm pulling back the curtain on 10 butter brands that use healthy-sounding labels to mask seed oils, chemical additives, and blatant trickery. I'll even show you products currently in your refrigerator that don't legally qualify as butter at all. But stick around until the conclusion, because I'm also highlighting the 4 brands that are truly authentic, products backed by independent laboratory results and certifications that most corporations actively avoid. It's time to distinguish genuine dairy from chemical concoctions. Kicking things off at number 10, Challenge Butter positions itself as a classic American staple sourced from roughly 300 family-run dairies in California. It carries the USDA Grade AA seal and claims to be real butter. That looks promising on the front, but if you examine the unsalted variety, you'll find an ingredient many overlook: natural flavorings. To their credit, Challenge is transparent about this, explaining it's a flavor extract derived from fermented milk. Interestingly, their salted version is perfectly clean, containing only pasteurized cream and salt. This discrepancy is telling. If the salted sticks don't need additives, why do the unsalted ones? It suggests that without salt to mask the profile, they rely on extracts rather than letting high-quality cream speak for itself. Furthermore, Challenge hits the bare minimum of 80% butterfat, meaning nearly 20% of the weight is just water and milk solids. Reviewers on culinary forums like Chowhound have described it as having a flat taste and a thin mouthfeel compared to rivals in the same price bracket. While they lack major recalls and their hormone-free promise is legitimate, that hidden additive in the unsalted box lands them on this list. At number 9 is the Costco House brand, a favorite for budget-conscious families. At first glance, it's a win: grade AA, hormone-free, and available in bulk. However, there are 3 red flags. First, much like Challenge, the unsalted version uses natural flavors, but Costco provides zero transparency regarding what those actually are. Second, in late 2024, Costco had to recall roughly 80,000 pounds of butter because the packaging failed to list milk as an allergen, a massive oversight during the peak holiday baking season. Finally, for those buying their grass-fed version in the green foil, testing by Mamavation detected organic fluorine levels between 15 and 58 ppm. This indicates the presence of PFAS, or forever chemicals, in the wrapper. Because butter is high in fat, it easily absorbs these toxins, which are linked to hormonal issues and cancer. While their standard butter is okay in a pinch, the lack of flavor transparency and chemical packaging concerns are hard to ignore. Walmart's Great Value brand takes the 8th spot. It's marketed as a budget-friendly Grade A dairy product. However, industry secrets suggest you might be getting more or less than you think. Viral footage has shown Land O'Lakes crates filled with Great Value wrapped sticks, confirming that Walmart co-packs its butter from larger manufacturers. While that might seem like getting a premium brand for less, there's a catch. Walmart's RBST-free pledge for its milk does not apply to its butter. There's no guarantee regarding hormones or how the cows are raised. Taste-wise, reviewers often complain that the flavor is overwhelmingly salty, with some comparing the texture to salted Crisco. Furthermore, if you reach for their spreadable tubs, you're consuming canola oil along with additives like beta-carotene and vitamin A palmitate, fillers that shouldn't be in real butter. Under the 1923 Butter Act, real butter must be 80% milk fat, margarine must be 80% vegetable oil. Anything in between is legally just a spread. Brands exploit loose labeling laws to hide flavors, colors, and the European-style moniker, which is largely unregulated. At number 7 is the nation's top seller. For most, Land O'Lakes is the gold standard, and while their basic salted sticks are fine, the rest of the catalog is problematic. Their unsalted version uses mystery natural flavors with no explanation. Their spreadable butter with canola oil is where it gets worse. That oil is GMO-derived and processed with hexane, a chemical solvent. Then there's the light butter, which contains 14 different ingredients, including modified food starch, maltodextrin, and preservatives like potassium sorbate and sodium benzoate. Essentially, it's a science project. Beyond the ingredients, animal welfare groups have documented poor conditions at supplying farms, and the brand has a history of major recalls for physical contaminants like metal fragments. Brummel & Brumman uses yogurt as a health halo, but the truth is in the fine print. Yogurt makes up only 10% of the product. Their own label admits the yogurt adds an insignificant amount of nutrients. This isn't butter. The primary ingredients are water and soybean oil, followed by palm oils. It's essentially flavored water and seed oils held together by starches and emulsifiers. They even include potassium sorbate, a preservative banned by many health-focused grocers. Millions of people buy this thinking it's heart-healthy, but they're simply paying butter prices for cheap vegetable fats and water. Imperial markets itself as simple, yet the tub contains 14 ingredients and is only 27% oil, meaning 73% of what you're paying for is water, preservatives, and artificial flavors. Unlike many competitors who at least use natural flavors, Imperial uses artificial ones. Historically, this brand was a major source of trans fats before the FDA ban. Today, it remains a low-calorie filler product that offers almost none of the nutritional benefits of real animal fat. Parquet, known for the talking tub commercials that shouted butter, is built on a lie. It contains zero dairy. It is a mix of soybean oil and water. The squeeze version is particularly concerning because it contains hydrogenated cottonseed oil, an industrially modified fat. It also features phosphoric acid and sodium benzoate. When sodium benzoate meets vitamin C, it can form benzene, a known carcinogen. Some of their products even carry warnings not to use them for frying, which tells you everything you need to know about their food status. Blue Bonnet doesn't even qualify as margarine because it only contains 53% fat. It is legally classified as a vegetable oil spread. The ingredient list is a graveyard of seed oils, soy, palm, and corn, and chemical preservatives. Their light version even adds maltodextrin, which can spike your blood sugar faster than white sugar. It's a nostalgic brand name used to sell a highly processed, water-heavy concoction that has no business being in the dairy aisle. Smart Balance is perhaps the most deceptive. It uses olive oil and flaxseed as major marketing points, yet these oils make up less than 2% of the product. They are label dressing, meant to distract you from the primary ingredients, palm and canola oil. They're one of the few brands to openly list artificial flavors and TBHQ, a synthetic preservative linked to behavioral issues in animals. They use incredibly specific language to claim they support healthy cholesterol, but the fine print reveals it only applies to people whose cholesterol is already normal. It's a masterclass in misleading health marketing. Tied for the top spot, these two brands are the ultimate imposters. Both are owned by the same group, and both market seed oils as butter. Country Crock has faced numerous lawsuits for deceptive labeling, specifically regarding their made with olive oil and almond oil claims, where those oils are actually the final ingredients. Meanwhile, I Can't Believe It's Not Butter uses a zero-calorie spray that actually contains over 1,100 calories per bottle. They achieve the zero by making the serving size a fraction of a second. Both brands use rural imagery and golden dyes to trick your brain into thinking you're buying a farm-fresh product when you're actually buying a factory-made oil blend. The Clean 4. What to buy instead. The following brands are RBST-free, nutrient-dense, and transparent. Number 4. Organic Valley Cultured Butter. This is a seasonal product, only available when cows are grazing on fresh summer grass. It contains just 2 ingredients, organic cream and live cultures. It's churned to 84% butterfat, making it richer and tastier than standard brands. Because it's USDA organic, you are guaranteed no GMOs, antibiotics, or synthetic hormones. Number 3. Vital Farms. Vital Farms uses cream from pasture-raised cows that spend roughly 200 days a year outdoors. Their unsalted version uses lactic acid instead of natural flavors, and with a butterfat content of up to 85%, the quality is evident in the texture. They're a certified B Corp, meaning they are independently held to high ethical standards. Number 2. Fourth and Heart Ghee. Ghee is clarified butter where all water and milk solids, lactose and casein, are removed. This makes it perfect for those with dairy sensitivities and gives it a very high smoke point, 485 degrees Fahrenheit. Sourced from grass-fed cows in New Zealand where hormones are banned, it is a nutritional powerhouse rich in gut-supporting butyric acid. Number 1. Kerrygold Irish Butter. The gold standard for a reason. Kerrygold cows graze on Irish pastures for the majority of the year, resulting in butter naturally high in vitamin K2 and CLA, compounds linked to heart health.
It contains no added dyes. That deep yellow color comes strictly from the grass the cows eat. It's a simple 2-ingredient product that provides the best value for premium grass-fed dairy. Before your next trip to the store, flip the package over. If water is the first ingredient or you see seed oils and preservatives, put it back. Look for 2 ingredients, cream and salt. Choose brands that are organic or sourced from countries with strict hormone bans. Your health and your toast will thank you.